Hi again, Kozmik Smackers. Of course, I still have Ziggy Stardust, our faithful pooch critic, compare extraordinaire. And he just wanted to know when do we eat. But that's all right. We're going to get into another quick episode here of Kozmik Smack. And we're getting into a slightly new era, although you may have heard me rant about things like this before. Over the weekend, as we usually do, myself and of course director, cinematographer extraordinaire Susie Edwards, who of course makes this possible, and she'll say hi later on. We had opportunity to have a quick bite to eat at a local fast food joint. I'm not going to say the name, could say Rant with something, but anyway. We went in and of course, you know, it's fast food, you know what you're getting. It pretty much lived up to expectations. But the atmosphere with both the staff and the manager was something to behold. You had the worst kinds of discussions being carried on at the top of people's voices, right across the open kitchen area and right in front of customers. Now, these people may try to counter it and say, well, they're primarily a takeout era and they're just humans and they have to interact. Nuh-uh. Not to that level. When you're dealing with people, especially with food, I think there's going to have to be some room for a lot more decorum. So that is one era. Contrast that also, well, not even contrast, it's more compare because they're quite similar. I had the necessity to do business with one of our banks. Yes, bank, that other four-letter word. Well, this process was fairly smooth, to give them their due. From beginning to end, it didn't take as long as I was anticipating. But, you know, there's always a but. The attitude of the frontline personnel, apart from the initial young lady who took the information from me and decided to then shunt me on to the next level, the frontline personnel had a terrible attitude, and it's not the first time that I've encountered this kind of presentation from that particular bank. And quite frankly, I've been hearing good things about one particular bank, which I'm not yet a customer of, considering. But this particular bank, I've had more than one reason to be less than satisfied with how they interact and present with the customer. Banks, you really need to think about it, because the fact of the matter is times are changing. People, you may want to try and shunt people off to online and digital means, but people expect to be interacted with in a dignified and welcoming manner, and that's not what happened. So we're going to actually try and deal with this problem. We have a special course coming up that you're going to hear more about in terms of helping people deal better, especially frontline personnel, to give a better image of your company and yourself to customers. So stay tuned for more information about that. We're going to come with that very shortly. Keep smacking. I'm Michael Edwards. Have a great one. And look out for the planet. Hey, Ziggy.